So as we think of creative things to do, why not another HU3Q? Sure, they're vendors who have products to sell, but they're also people with stories to tell. Take 3 minutes and then you'll be done. Who thought needlepoint could be so much fun? Coming up with a rhyme is not easy to do. I hope you will smile watching this month's 3Q. Frank, Christy, Raj, thanks for joining us for our HU3Q. Share with us what your company does. More importantly, let us know, are you going to be at our Executive Vendor Summit in Nashville in June?
Resort Suite is an enterprise software company doing property management, activity spa, golf, and really managing the entire guest experience. And we've been doing it for over 20 years. And Rich, I think we've been in your magazine for all of those years, and certainly look forward to being at the Executive Vendor Summit. I'm going to bring my little friend as well, which I received after 10 years and have been at every one ever since, and certainly look forward to the next one.
I'm the Vice President of Product Management with Nolan. We are the company that takes all of your magnificent reader board information and turn it into actionable data for your sales teams so they can go out and prospect for your hotels. And I will absolutely be at the EVS in June with bells on. It's one of my favorite events to attend each year. I've been before, and I'm going to go a lot more times in the future.
Hey everyone, I'm Raj Singh. I'm founder and CEO at GoMoment. We created Ivy, the world's first AI-enhanced guest engagement solution for hotels. 7 years running now, and really looking forward to the next Executive Vendor Summit in June. Hopefully I'll have my vaccines by then, and it will be even better than the last one was, which I really enjoyed.
How would you say you've changed over the past year?
Taking up things with my family, reconnecting with them. I just finished a 30-day photo challenge, which I took a different type of photo every day. So it's like taking up hobbies that I just never had time for before.
Being forced to be at home made me take that moment back, take a breath, and learn that I can slow down and don't need all of the distraction. So I've probably read a few more books, and more importantly, I took up inappropriate needlework. So if anyone has any doubts about that, there is a sample of my inappropriate needlework.
Other than the fact that I'm traveling less and shaving less, I am tuning more into the moment because I'm definitely aware that there are no guarantees in life, and we got to savor and enjoy every single moment. And number two, I'm listening a lot because so many of our assumptions have gotten tossed out the window. There's a whole new world out there and a whole new set of systems and things to build. So I'm really listening for what has changed and what the new world will look like.
The pandemic's over. You're free to travel. Forget business travel. Where is the first place you're going to go to for fun, and why?
My first trip is going to be taking my family back to Santorini, Greece, where April, my wife, and I got married in 2017. And we will certainly go back there. One of our first family trips there was in 2015. And it just is a place that just fills my cup, and can't wait to get back.
I'm on the first plane out of Dallas-Fort Worth headed to London. It's my favorite city in the world, and typically I go 2 or 3 times a year. Haven't been since 2019, so I am absolutely looking forward to that. Although I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'd pretty much go anywhere right now, even to Oklahoma.
Once it's safe to travel again, I have 2 destinations that I'm definitely looking forward to. One is Hawaii. It's just been way too long since I've been there, and I can't drive there, so gotta fly. And the second one is Colombia for my best friend's wedding, which was supposed to happen in April last year. It's gotten pushed back, and I'm really excited for my first trip to Colombia, and of course seeing it through the eyes of my buddy who was actually born and raised out there.
As the hotel industry gets into a recovery mode, what are your thoughts on the recovery?
We're certainly going to have a surge of travelers when we're all able to again. But I think as well, we're going to see hospitality change. We're definitely going to see more experiences in terms of travel, being able to deliver more than just a head and bed reservation. It's going to be more about doing things that creating memorable experiences.
I'm vastly more optimistic than some of my prognosticator colleagues out there. I actually think the back half of this year is going to be fairly impressive. and next year is going to look really, really strong. But with all of that said, I think those hoteliers who aren't taking action to step into that and lean into that curve right now are not going to see that same type of uplift in the back half of the year.
I see the industry coming back a lot faster than what is being projected. Certainly, Wall Street has already, raised the stock prices for most of the large travel and hospitality players to pre-pandemic levels. Assuming the vaccination rollout continues the way that it is, I think that the best way for the industry to recover is to really embrace the guests, contactlessly, of course, that are walking in the door right now, and make sure that they're being served in the best possible way, which is going to then encourage other guests to start to come in a little bit sooner than is expected. The pent-up demand is immense. I'm hearing about it from a lot of different publications, a lot of different friends and sources in the industry, and I think it's going to come roaring back.
Well, I'd like to thank Christy, Raj, and Frank for a great job on this month's HU3Q. Quite often people say to me, Rich, you do think outside the box, but I disagree. I don't believe that there is a box. So thank you for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you next month with our next HU3Q.